Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Systematic Motivation. Today, this video is being sponsored by the Energy Coalition and TEC. I've done a video with them before, brief tutorial about how to build a motor, and we are back again learning about the life of a water bottle. So the demonstration is going to be about how this plastic water bottle is made. Here are the products I will be using for the demonstration. Flour or cornstarch, warm water, a small mixing bowl, food coloring optional, beans, a sifter, and salt. Now guys, you cannot make plastic bottles from flour and salt and beans. The flour is simulating oil, the beans are simulating rocks, and the salt and the water are simulating additives that they add to the oil to make the plastic. I just want to make sure we're clear before we start the extraction process. So let's measure 1 cup of flour into a sifter and a handful of beans. Here, the oil is the flour and the beans are the rocks. I'm going to show you how oil can be extracted from oil sands, which are places where oil is mixed with rocks. Let me explain the process of making plastic. The oil, a non-renewable resource used to make plastic, uses a ton of energy to power machines to suck the oil from the earth, often in deserts, the ocean, and other Arctic areas. This can be very harmful to whales, fish, and other animals. So when the oil is extracted, it undergoes a process to make a form of plastic called PET, or polyurethane terephthalate. I hope I said that right. The PET pellets are melted and molded into plastic bottles, and that's where a lot of our plastic comes from today. Now that all of our oil has been extracted, set the sifter and the beans aside. You won't need them again. It's time for our add-in. We're gonna add 1/4 cup of salt into our flour mixture, and then we're just gonna stir that all around and make sure it's all mixed together. Now we're gonna add even more add-ins. I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of water, and I'm gonna add 2 drops of food coloring. So my favorite color is pink, so I'm gonna use this pinkish reddish food coloring to give my plastic bottle a little sparkle. So before I start kneading our mixture, I'm just gonna kind of mix it around to make sure all of the food coloring gets mixed in. I'm going to use my plastic gloves since I know this is going to get a little bit messy. Now taking our dough-like consistency. Ooh, look at that gooey plastic. I'm going to attempt to start kneading it. Ooh, well, I don't think this is going to work with the gloves. As y'all can see, it's sticking to it. We have finally arrived to our manufacturing phase. Now we're going to turn that plastic that we've made into drinkable water bottles. Well, kind of drinkable. Now in the lesson plan, it says each student should get a piece of the mixture that we just made, and they're going to mold it into bottle shapes. But for, I guess, a better demonstration, I'm just going to use this plastic water bottle to get the perfect shape for our demonstration. At this part of the manufacturing phase, once the water bottles are created, they are shipped to other manufacturing facilities where they fill them with water. Once these plastic bottles get to us, only about 20% of used plastic bottles get recycled. This means that most of them end up in landfills and increasingly our oceans. As you can see, it's better to use items that you can reuse again and again and again. By now, I hope you understand how much energy, power, and non-renewable resources it takes just to make one plastic bottle. That took a lot of energy, but thank you guys so much for watching The Life of a Water Bottle. The Energy Coalition, TEC, is proud to support classrooms through hands-on science and action-based activities. Students learn to apply their knowledge while building a lifelong ethic of environmental stewardship. Please email education@energycoalition.org for more information.